Tragedy as Søldīers shoot 5 Nigerian youths dead on their way to a wedding ceremony. See comments. Nigerian army in Baka village in the Ado Kola local government area of Taraba state shoot Nigerian youths dead on their way to wedding ceremony. According to Daily Post, the youths who were attending a wedding were riding motorcycles, but the soldiers opened fire on them early on Friday on the suspicion that they were kidnappers. The remains of the youth have been deposited at the morgue of the Federal Medical Center in Jalingo. The soldiers who were in the community to check the activities of hoodlums terrorizing the state were said to have mistaken the youth for kidnappers. The Deputy Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Haman Adama, who was also sighted on the hospital premises, said 2 of his first cousins were among the 5 youths that were gunned down by the soldiers. According to him, the soldiers who have been given presidential directive to flush out hoodlums from the state and the country at large have said their actions were not intentional. Thank you for listening to this news. The soldiers must not be serious. After committing this crime, they are now saying that the attack wasn't intentional. You see what I meant by when I say that our soldiers are not well trained. That is what I mean. We don't have trained soldiers. We don't have good soldiers. Our soldiers lack the skill, the needed skill. They lack it. Our soldiers are nowhere. They are nowhere to be found. You see, when I said what I said, I know what I'm talking about. You see, what has these innocent young men done now? Okay, after killing them, they started showing remorse by saying that it was intentional. What is not intentional? What is there? You saw some guys, you are being suspicious, approach them, interrogate them. You see what I meant by saying that the only language the soldiers understood is fire, and that is crazy. That is crazy, and I will not take that. I will not concur to that because it's too bad. It's too bad. Okay, now it's not intentional. They should go and raise the dead back. They should go and raise them up back. That is crazy. These soldiers deserve to be jailed. They deserve to be jailed. They don't deserve to exist. You understand? They deserve to be jailed once and for all. You see, I said it that this gun our soldiers are handling, not all of them knows how to handle it. Not all of them knows how to handle it. Many of them are just handling the gun for intimidation's sake. Some of them are handling it for a showbiz. The same thing goes to joining the army. Not all of them join the army because they want to render a service. Not all of them. You understand? So that is why I will tell you that our soldiers deserve an extra moral. They deserve an extra moral, most especially morals, because I can see that the months added to their training is not enough. In fact, it should not be months anymore, but years. If possible, 2 years is okay for them to gain morals and respect, because they don't know how to do that. That is why they attack people unnecessarily. That's why they kill people at will, which is not right. I can never concur to that, and I will never give in to that trick, because it is completely wrong. Looking at what they have just done to these innocent young men, I tell you that I am very much perplexed and totally disappointed with what they have just done, because it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay. Killing innocent people for nothing's sake, without finding any proof, they deserve to be punished. This is the same thing they did at Lekki toll gate. The same thing they did. This is a mess up that they messed up at the Lekki toll gate, despite the instruction given to them. They massacred the youth, and at the end of the day, they started denying. To date, we've not even heard anything about the situation. To date, they are still lying about it. Still lying. Still pushing it to themselves. They'll push it to someone who only push it back to them. Push it to someone who only push it back to them. It's crazy. Fuckingly crazy. I don't subscribe to that. It's wrong. You understand? So, my viewers, our soldiers have been making a mess of themselves of late, and it doesn't augur well. It doesn't go down well, and I'm completely disappointed. Alright? I'm completely disappointed. All these are what we have been looking at. All these are what we have been saying and agitating. You understand? So we don't need to add any sympathy to this very crime. We don't need to add any sympathy. The perpetrators of this crime deserve punishment, and that is it. They deserve to be jailed. Let them serve their jail, and that's all. Well, I don't know what you feel concerning all that I've just said, but this is my own opinion. What do you think? Don't forget to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.